Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg
Lavar
Anthony
Ball.
and
It's
Kurt
Lavar Ball.
Keller.
I didn't even
This is
see you
Kevin
already know.
Harlan.
And guys,
And
this really sets up to be an incredible
you see what I
night in
see.
terms of excitement. From the
Like,
coaches
good,
to
I
the
got some
players,
fun
to
today.
us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion.
Yeah,
We have
boy,
the
I
best
see.
players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group.
Might
Victor
be even good
Wembanyama
to this
is out
time.
there with Okongwu. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's
Wait till Memphis
LaMelo
game.
Ball. And
Stay
it's
tuned to
smooth
Memphis
in the
game.
two.
I heard something
And for
special
me, this
might
is
be
always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Just
The
stay
NBA knows
tuned.
how to
Stay
throw a
tuned.
party and
Stay
celebrating
tuned.
its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean,
I thought I
he
went out
hit
of bounds.
and drew
I'm
the
not
whistle.
going to do
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Ball. Now Wembanyama. Over onto Kumbo. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And he's been a
Y'all get on
championship.
building.
I mean, there have been so many highlights
Give me
for him
God.
all over the first
Oh,
half of
Giannis.
this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Halliburton. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
I see that former teammate there
And
leaving.
here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Wembanyama left side. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Not tripping. You know, he
You know,
did
we
well.
always get some great
Don't
looks in this
forget,
game.
we the one that brought me
We can
in good.
add that to the
Yeah,
list.
sound
Check
big.
out the
Great.
reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now here's Morant. Outside Tatum. Fires the three.
I wish we could sign that one dude. That was tight.
Here's Smooth.
Shot it, no, I don't
Covered
know
by
his name.
Giannis.
Shot H.
The kick out to Ball. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 now.
Boy, you gotta love how quick ball
Mikey
shot
Williams
is.
video
Doesn't
come
take
on
a
the
lot
way.
of time
Giannis
to get
video
himself
come.
squared
Maybe
up.
Giannis ball video.
Giannis with it. Now guarded by Ball.
Y'all like keep
Stolen
close
by
to
Ball.
no
And
ball
now
be
Ball
on.
pushing it
No.
up. No one back to stop him. And Ball slams it in.
You gotta
Stay
love his
tuned.
hustle,
Stay
leading the
posted.
defense in
Posted.
time
With
to
that
react.
post notification
And you
on,
get those
you
buckets,
already
guys, when
know.
you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as
So you
fast
won't
as
miss
you
a
can.
drop.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the
Yeah.
game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop,
Little ball be
spectacular
cooking
behind
ass
the back
for every
pass.
way.
That's
What you
exactly what the people want to
60,
see in this
30.
game.
You just dropped
Guys,
30
this has been an
something.
incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it.
This might
and
be a
just
level
going to
ball
work.
first year back. Ooh,
Morant
MVP.
surveying the
I'm
D.
ready. Follow me on 2 times 223 on IG. Lakers winning
Good and
the
nice
championship
assist
this year.
from Morant.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these
First father and son to win a champion. First year.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have
You
fun
wanna
out there,
argue?
but it would
Follow
be
me on
nice to
IG.
see
L2
some
times
effort put
223.
into the defensive end of the floor.
That's L2
Their
times
play on both
223.
ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from 12.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Edwards, that's good.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Here's Williamson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Tatum against Edwards. Tatum passes to Halliburton. Puts up a three. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. If he sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
It's tipped. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Oh, what a finish!
Good.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Again, the West All-Star.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Wembanyama. He has 6. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And they have
Backward stuck and everything with me, I'm on crazy.
And you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge too. Don't discount that.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East with some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Antetokounmpo. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Cunningham in for Morant. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 15-point game. Williamson against Okongwu. Here's Cunningham. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Good. Nice job down low. Wembanyama's got 10.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the
Before I
defense
forget, we
hasn't been
got
able
somebody
to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the
Ron
hot
James
hand.
on the All-Star team.
Oh boy, a lot
Ooh.
of contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot 2.
You might have saw him out
Smith
of
picks
Big
one up.
How
Lou.
about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting strokes.
J.
What he
Lou.
wants most is to see his team succeed.
Y'all think LeBron James was gonna get that have any
Paulo
tips?
Banchero's checked in for Williamson. James
Hey,
checked
make
in for the
to
West.
be honest.
And
They
Edwards drops
just
the
drafted and Robert Dillon. They
46
drafted
seconds
Robert
left to
Dillon
play in the first
days
quarter.
after.
Down low,
Big couple years
shot to
after.
stop the run, and then Brown with the
They
dunk.
did him
The
crazy.
versatility of
Man, him
Halliburton,
blast.
that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it.
They got the dreads.
and he makes
Yeah, I mean, they got
very
hair
good
right.
decisions.
You got cornrows.
Here's James. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, such a crafty
Only thing I
move.
did
That's an
about me
all-star
was
game
watching my
special
two
right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season
like-
move. I agree with that.
He played
I
for
mean,
like-
you save
he
that
got
kind of
it.
move
He
for
like
the
his
big
guy.
stage of the All-Star week.
Here's Halliburton. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Smith wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. The West leading by 19 points. And Wembanyama launches it from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Brown. 1 second left. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the West. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Hold on. Let him cook.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main
What?
event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
1, 7, 5.
The East trail by 19.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
We've got Kate Cunningham. Bancaro out there with Brown. And it's Smith. And it's Halliburton. And at the 1 spot.
They deserve
That's
a
the five
replay.
in the game for the East All-Stars.
Oh, yeah. He's in this game for a reason, Cam.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Wembanyama. There's the dish to ball. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Edwards.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys
There's
the
Edwards.
contest is on a different night.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Edwards gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Halliburton passes to Smith. Brown feeling it out a bit. Poked loose. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown.
What type of single was that? Halliburton
Cunningham
changing
against
first shot
James.
after that.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Again, the West All-Stars. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the
I like
hustle
you walking
stats for the
big
West
spot.
All-Stars.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And here is Brown following LaMelo Ball's 3. Timeout called East All-Stars.
You see that on there? Big screen, lights, out, 56, game, 1, 2, 3, minutes.
Williamson is checked in for the East. Tatum comes in for Cunningham.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Tatum's shot is off. Here's West now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Here's James. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard...
Oh, man!
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the
Never did
crowd.
that.
I mean, it's
Okay.
going to be really hard to
On the
top
game,
that one.
never did that dunk. That type of dunk.
Tatum against Edwards.
Resistance.
Brown
I did.
outside.
That.
Front past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got his second bucket
There's
tonight.
no.
And dialing up the three ball,
That means he can probably do that
the
with the ball.
14-0 run by the West
I wish he could do that, like, but a layup though.
Here's Ball driving in. Here's Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Or like he
They're
been
doing a
doing
really
lately.
good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The East making a switch. Morant's checked in. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Williamson outside. Okongwu grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
James, that's a two-pointer. Again, the West All-Stars.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Morant outside. Passes it to Tatum. Williamson outside. Good ball movement here by the East. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have
just
not
called,
brought
no, he just
their
called
A
little.
game
That's
on that
crazy.
side of the ball.
That's
It was the
crazy.
exact
He
same
just
kind
little.
of offensive showcase for him in their last game too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's Morant. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And you know they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish.
And that's what it takes, guys. Athleticism, coordination, and a bunch of confidence and fearlessness.
To the right side. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And another miss by the East. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And here is Williamson. No scoring in this one. Knocks it loose. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Yes, that goes in.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Okongwu, the pass to Wembanyama. The feed now to ball. Back to Wembanyama. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the dunk by James.
Talk about execution on the offense. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Halliburton against James. Knocked loose and stolen by Wembanyama. By himself. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Stolen by Ball. The shot and game clock separated by 4. West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Morant against Edwards. Morant outside. Tipped away. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's the West All-Stars holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for them.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Anthony Edwards out there with Okongwu. Then it's James. Then it's Ball. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. And the West All-Stars have possession. Wasted no time on that one. Wembanyama's got 21 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Free throw good, James. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Morant's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Halliburton outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Halliburton's got 10 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half. A shot like that is a polite way. To say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Edwards, the bounce pass. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
You know, possessing outstanding height in his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Knocked away and stolen by James. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Tatum, that's good.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Got a piece of it. Tatum against Edwards. Tatum looking around. 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more. And here is the East now. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Now here's Morant for 3. And another 3 from the East.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wembanyama against Williamson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Ball against Morant. Ball no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Okongwu finds James. Over Halliburton. And James with the basket on the assist by Okongwu. James has got 22 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball against Morant. Tatum kicks to Williamson. Tatum on the wing. Edwards defended. A nice shot by Tatum.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his hat. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Ball with the bucket.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. Brown is checked in for the East. .144 left to play in the third. The 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the West. And when Benyama throws it down.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Morant passes to Halliburton. Poked away and stolen by Okongwu. Again, the West All-Stars. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And the West hit again from deep.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And Ball puts up a deep three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't afford.
Are
you kidding me?
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Williamson outside. And stolen by Okongwu. And Ball puts up a deep three. The putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive plan. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the West All-Stars delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Jason Tatum. Smith is out there with Williamson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Cunningham in at the one. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. And stolen by Tatum. It's Cunningham with the drive, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Ball fires from way outside. They get it back. James kicks to Ball. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
From deep three-point territory. The pass to Edwards. Fires from way outside.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Tatum against Ball. Tatum passes to Cunningham. Smith sets the pick for Cunningham. Clock at 4. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have him. He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Pass to Smith. And Smith slams it home.
What a slam. Come on, Jabari Smith Jr. Don't do him like that.
Pass to Edwards. Smith against Okongwu. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And the East has possession. Cunningham passes to Smith. Now here's Williamson. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Smith with a screen on Okongwu. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's James.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Smith finds Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. Cunningham passes to Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Ball. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the East. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. They're working.
Oh, man! What a finish!
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Pass to Tatum. Smith with a screen on Okongwu. Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's Ball with the 3. And the West hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
From deep 3-point land, Ball no good. Deflects the pass. Brown dishes to Morant. The shot's good from making the play. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
He kicks it to Tatum. And another 3 from the East.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Finished off by Edwards.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Brown finds Tatum. Here's Cunningham. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball fires from way outside. The long distance three is buried.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
The pass to Tatum. Smith with a screen on Okongwu. Tatum no good.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
Man showing some terrific range. Ball's got 43 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Morant passes to Smith. Back to Morant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Wembanyama on the follow.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. And here's James outside. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 29.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And here's Tatum for 3. Ball against Morant. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Smith. And Banchero's subbed in for Brown. Williamson looking it over. Tatum against Edwards. Cunningham for 3. Kicks to James. Over Williamson. And James with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Buries the long-range jumper. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Edwards against Tatum. Wembanyama passes the ball. Here's Okongwu. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Boy, the big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.